striker Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has retired from international soccer, a statement which was confirmed by the Gabonese Football Association. It says, and it says, and I quote, he announced in an official letter sent to the Gabonese Football Federation that he was retiring from football. After 13 years representing my country, I announced that I'm ending my international career. I would like to thank the Gabonese people and all those who have supported me in good times and bad. Barca recruited 32-year-old Aubameyang in early February from Arsenal after the English club agreed to terminate his contract by mutual consent. The striker has scored 13 goals as we speak for Barcelona till the end of the season in 3 months after his arrival at the Catalan club. So, Aubameyang training his tour probably wants to concentrate on Barcelona.
Yes, actually, I would think so, but it's going to be a big miss for for Gabon because that's a big goal for the Gabonese national team. For a striker that's played 72 games, scored 30 goals in 72 games in the national team, those goals counts and they're going to miss it. So it's left a very huge hole in that national team that they need to fill right away if they want to compete again within African setting.
It's going to take a while for them to fill in that hole because of the number of goals it contributes. It will take a while. I totally agree with you.
Mhm. And if you look at his goal record, at Barcelona, he scored 18 goals already in how many games? At Arsenal, 3 years, 128 games, 68 goals. But his best year had been at Dortmund, where he spent 5 years, 144 games, and 98 goals. So he's a striker that is packed full of goals. So the Gabonese are going to miss him. I don't know. They might get a replacement, but let's wait and see.
Well, Aubameyang for me is one guy that at times you expect him to score some goals that he misses. For me, I don't really see him as a very prolific, striker like that. He scored goals, no doubt,
That's
but that
but that's
that
what
word
that's what
prolific, I won't want to use prolific to talk about Aubameyang. For
no
me, he's not prolific enough.
98 goals in 144 games. That's
That
over one. That's over 1 point. That's over one goal in the game. That's 1 point
that's
something
for
goals in the game.
is that for
Yeah.
he scored that for Borussia Dortmund, right?
on- Yes, and at Arsenal in the
And
Premier
and that
League
was and that
itself,
was and that was in how many years? He scored that in 5 years.
five
Any
years, five
that's too
years.
long. That's too long a
No,
time to
no,
score 98
no,
goals.
no, no, no. You don't look at years. You look at the number of games he played in because he
How
might
many
be
matches did
injured.
he
You
play
don't
in
look
5 years? How many matches did he play in 5 years?
at 144 games he played. Right? In
144
a, in
games
a,
in five
in
years
a,
is a poor
hold on,
output.
hold hold on. Let's say in the Premier League, right? If you only play in the league, you play 38 games. In 5 years, you
That's
play 120 something.
It should
So
be more
if you
than
play
100.
League Cup,
In 5 years, it
so
should be more than that. Then
hold on.
don't
You
forget about
don't,
the
don't,
German
no,
Cup as well. The
that,
German Cup. And Borussia
if you want
Dortmund
to
is a
judge
team that
play,
normally qualify for
no, if you
Borussia Dortmund is a team
hold
that
on,
normally qualify for the Champions League. So don't forget about Champions League and don't forget about the FA Cup as well.
forget he played in the Champions League as well and he scored there. But what I'm saying is, forget about what games he played in. What they say is, if you want to judge a striker, you say how many games has he played and how many goals did he score. Then you look at the ratio. That's how you look at them. You don't look at the numbers of years he played those games because he could be injured. And at Arsenal, he played in 128 games and he scored 68 goals. 68 goals. That's bundle of goals in 128 games, right? It could be best than, let me say, probably Thierry Henry is just a way bit better than him in goal ratio when it comes to Arsenal players that have scored goals for that team. Honestly. So Gabon are going to miss him. I don't think they've
No
got
doubt.
anybody
No
in the
doubt. I know
Gabonese.
I know the Gabonese side will miss him.
Yeah, I don't think they've got anybody that scored that much goal for them, in
But
that
why
team.
will
No,
a 32-year-old player decide to train the tool at the international level? He's 32.
you said it at yeah, you said it at the beginning of the story. Maybe he wanted to concentrate on the national team. I mean, on his club career. He might need it. You know. I'll
No
concentrate
doubt.
on my club career, see what I
No
can
doubt.
do with the next
Okay,
5 years.
let's see what comes up with that. We wish him all the best from Sports Engine.